Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chidagunwoke. I'm a lifestyle content creator. So today we're going to be talking about how to survive as a single mother, part 6. And in part 6, we're going to be talking about living within your means / contentment. Yes, so before we start, I'm going to thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. And if you have not watched the previous videos, please check out my channel on the series How to Survive as a Single Mother, or I think it's under Motherhood. Yes, so you will find all the other ones. We talk about having a relationship with God. We talked about forgiveness, part 1 and 2. Then we have also talked about empowerment. Okay, as a single mother, you need to empower yourself. So you can go and watch all those ones. So if this is your first time tuning into my channel today, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for your support. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I implore you to please hit the subscribe button. And as you're watching this video, if you find it interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please share to other amazing mothers around the world that you feel need to watch this video. Because the truth is, when I started off, I did not really have any role model. I literally just, found myself there. But I want to thank God for all these tips that I'm sharing now, because these are some of the things that I did. This series is just based off of my experience, really. And of course, I've also learned from other amazing mothers, because we have a single mom community where we belong to on WhatsApp and Facebook. So I have really heard a lot of women's stories and picked 1 or 2 things from them. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about contentment and living within your means. So if you want to hear every juicy detail of this video, please stay tuned to the end of this video. So like I said, we're going to be talking about how to survive as a single mother, living within your means / contentment. Yes, so this is a very, very important tip for surviving as a single parent, because the reality is, for a lot of single mothers, especially if you were the one who had a lesser income, you were more dependent on your ex, he was the breadwinner, then you really, really, really need this particular tip. Because for a lot of people, of course, you switching from depending on your husband or him taking the larger part of the financial, responsibilities in the house, and then suddenly everything falling on you. Words are not enough to express how it shakes you financially. I think this is one of the main reasons a lot of people have depression, because suddenly you have 4 kids, bills everywhere, school fees, health. I think the most painful part of handling bills is health. When your child is sick and your partner or your ex is not cooperative in terms of footing the bills, it's quite frustrating. So living within your means. There are so many things, there are so many areas, but I'll just use a few examples. Let's look at school, right? For so many months, depending on how many kids that you have, you don't need to put your child in the most expensive schools, even if it means changing their schools. But a lot of times, I don't know why, sometimes it's societal pressure, the pressure to live up to people's expectations, and then they put that nobody is pressuring them. On their own, they will tell themselves, I don't want my child to go to a low standard school. And as a result, they go through a lot. Because I'm saying it now because I was there. I've been there, done that. Like I said, this is based off of personal experience too. And today, I also still see young and fresher single mothers. By fresher now, I don't mean people I'm older than, but I'm older than them in this journey, doing that. You get? You let me use the Nigerian currency now. You're a single mother, your salary is less than 100,000, and your child is attending a school of 450,000 a term. How do you expect to foot that bill without driving yourself crazy? Really? So live within your means. You have to, if it requires changing your child's school, if it requires buying cheaper products, if it requires going for less expensive apartments, less expensive car, a car that doesn't burn fuel as much as a bigger one, as much as possible, cut down. The truth is, that someone told me there is always a cheaper version of the expensive stuff. There is a cheaper car, cheaper housing, cheaper schools, cheaper. I know that sometimes, in fact, a lot of times, of course, more expensive means more value and more quality. But sometimes it is not so. Sometimes, a lot of times, it is also not so, because I don't even want to go into that, so that I will not drag this video. But if you have experienced it before, where a cheaper product gave you more value than a more expensive one, please let me know in the comment section, because it happens a lot. You live within your means. See, let me tell you the benefits. For me, this is my own. when you live above your means, it is the fastest way to drive you into the hands of praying men. Because a lot of times, because you can't handle these bills, the next thing is you're going to be looking for the shortcut to make money. And trust me, except you're going into armed robbery or ritual or yahoo. Those of us in Nigeria, we know what yahoo means. The next thing is men. And trust me, they will be there. Many of them, because they feel, fresh, available pussy. Sorry for the word. Free from a husband. Nobody, no boyfriend, no husband. So nobody is going to be telling them, you're sleeping with my woman. Available. That's how most men, once they see single mother, they're not seeing, hey, yeah, what happened to her? What's her story? How did she get here? No. The first thought is available woman. Available woman. So they are coming to you, they are not feeling your sympathy, they are not feeling your pain or what you've gone through, they just want to sleep with you. So if money is your problem, they will throw it at you. I'll pay your bills, I'll pay your rent, I'll buy you a car, I'll do this, I'll do that. Maybe if it's your life, you can, because this video, I'm not making it to judge anybody, but I'm just saying, if you're the kind of person who feels like you don't want to go out and start exploring with different men, you want to just survive on your own, let me just put it that way, then live within your means. But if you're financially capable to live luxuriously, then do use this. You deserve all the good things. If you can sponsor, take trips, go on vacations, put your kids in the most expensive schools, please do that. But I'm talking to people who literally cannot afford it. Your business is not strong enough to afford a luxury lifestyle. Your salary is not enough to afford this luxury lifestyle. Even if you decide to take 2 jobs, it's still not able to sustain you in a luxury way. Cut it. Cut down on your expenses. Cut down even on the food. You can still cut down. You can have good food without breaking the bank. You get? So this is something that has worked for me. This is something that I've employed over the years. And I'm proud to say that as a single mother of 7 years, no man has paid my rent before. Listen to my words. No man has paid my rent before. I'm not trying to say I've not gotten help. If my rent is 600,000, maybe at the cost of saving money or trying to come over, I will see someone say, oh, okay, take 50K. Okay, take 100K. But I have not sat at home and somebody wired 2 million into my account and say, use it and pay your rent. I have not seen, nobody has said, oh, take this money, buy a car. It has not happened to me before. I'm not trying to say that people don't help me. I have gotten assistance every now and then. But when it's help, it is what it is, help. In other words, the person is not telling you, if I give you this, you give me this. The person is just doing it from the goodness of his or her heart. Because I've also gotten help from women too. In fact, there was a time all around me, it was only women. There was no man that was willing to help me. The few men that wanted to help me just wanted to stick with me, including my friends. So, you see how I'm short of words. That's just how it is. And no man there's no man that can come and tell me now, if not for me, you can't live in this house. Any man that comes here can walk you out because this is my sweat. Get me? No man has the right in my life right now to tell me, if not for me, you can't have what you have now. I'm living in a 2-bedroom. There was a time I couldn't even afford a self-con in Abuja. I had to pair up with a roommate for 2 years. But I thank God for those 2 years because it saved my ass, right? But now I'm living in a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere in Abuja, comfortably, within my means. I can't come and kill myself. I love beautiful things. I love a bright home. I love so many things that I love. But over the years, I have trained myself to live in contentment so that I build myself gradually. And trust me, this has worked for me. I am so proud of myself. I'm confident. That's why when you see me talk boldly on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, it's because I'm very confident, because nobody can come and tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to shade anybody. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times, what drives people into putting hands in all manner of things is greed, covetousness, sometimes selfishness. One other tip for living with you: don't let your children stress and pressure. You see, sometimes children don't know the difference between a big school and a small school, a brand new clothes from a boutique, and okay, eventually they will adjust. But will your conscience adjust? like when you look back at your life 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, the things you did to get money to survive, do you feel good about yourself? Because the truth is, also as humans, we get to a point where our conscience has been killed. So you can still be doing something wrong. You can still be doing something criminal and not feel anything. People that come out and shoot everybody, take their money and get away, they have still their conscience. They don't feel anything. But it doesn't make that right. So there are people that they've been in, I'm sure they say, I beg, all these people, I beg. I understand. There are people that their conscience have been still, so they don't feel anything when they are living a certain way or doing a certain way. So this video is really not for you. So, but if you're the kind of person that you're wondering, how do I do it? I didn't start from here. There was time I couldn't pay rent at all. There was time I was almost homeless. But I'm trying to explain to you that all through those years, I have never sold my body for money. I have never robbed another man or woman for money. Even when it comes to hospital, I have to go to the affordable hospital. Yes, I have to have NHIS, National Health Insurance, so that my bills will be reduced consciously. Because there are many people that have it, but they don't use it. They've not even gone to sign up. But I have to put in the effort, do what I need to do, and go and get it so that my bills will not be high when I go to the hospital. So there are conscious efforts that you have to put. Right? You like luxury, then get ready to work. Get ready to work. Because as I am, I'm still equipping myself. I don't see the video recently showing 7 things I do to put food on my table. If you also want more evidence, you can watch the video of empowerment to see everything that I do. Then sometimes, most times my salary is finished before the beginning of the month. Before the first of each month, my salary is finished. So tell me how I survive from first to the end of the month. Sometimes someone will just call it, I want to wash my wig, I want to revamp my wig. Someone will call me, I need body butter, I need 4 cups. Another person will call me, I need to braid my hair, makeup, anything. Today, just before I came back to shoot this video, I went to shoot a scene for a movie set that will come up very soon. So if you have not watched one of the movies I was in 2 years ago, this particular one is going to be a Netflix original movie. So the reason for now, I'm not really like following acting bumper to bumper. I'm just building my portfolio one movie at a time. Because we all know how Hollywood is. If you jump in with speed, you will jump out with speed. So I'm taking it one day, God bless me, to go slow. But for now, it's not like a time of for me. Sometimes I take off stage acting roles. I do different things, so long as it's legal to put food on my table. Maybe one day, God bless me with one Odogu. I will still be hustling though, but from a place of rest, not like a do or die affair, because now I have help. But for now, I know it's just me. But outside, like me. Please, if you're the kind of woman, if you're like me and you're wondering, you don't know how to start, where to begin, where to end, how to go from here. Some of you, you're not even married, you just got pregnant and died baby. Some of you are happily married, something happened, either you lost your husband, he's dead, or divorce, or whatever, marriage is over. It's only you now, it's only them, or 3 children. This is my secret. Don't kill yourself. If the father put them in school of 3 of them, 1.5 million, now it's only you. Remove them from that school. Sister, remove them from that school. Go and look for the one of 150. If you can't afford, look for the one of 80, 87. If you can't, sister, still go down. Look for the one of 60, 87. Your children will understand. See, it's you they love. It's you that your children love. It's you that they need, not the school. Because if anything happens to you due to high blood pressure, you just fall down and die. Those children will be hopeless. So remember that you need to take care of yourself. You need to be alive. And part of it is to take care of your mental health. And one of the things you need to remove from your life is pressure. See, financial pressure. It can drive you crazy. It can make you depressed. It can frustrate you. It can lead you into doing things you don't want to do. Now that you say never, they hold me. Because you want to impress your children. Or you want to prove a point to their ex and do it without you. They will now be doing all manner of things, but they want to prove that without you, I'm still on top. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. Don't worry. Time will tell. All I care about now is me. So we will be fine. No competition. The only competition is that by next year I'm bigger and better than I am today. In 2 years' time I'm bigger and better than I am today. That is the vision, that is the goal, that is what I'm running with. So don't let anybody pressure you. In fact, don't do that. You go and be following them on social media. You want to be monitoring if they got a new car, if they got a new girlfriend. Stop all those nonsense. Stop all those distractions. You want to see people move on fast, they want to see that you are cutting a new girlfriend. You don't need all that. Trust me, you do not need all that. Cut those nonsense. They are childish and petty. Cut it off. You're a matured, full-grown mom. Cut off all those nonsense from your life. Just focus on you and your child. And say, sit down, take your pen and draw. How are we going to survive? What are we cutting off from our life? What are we going to adopt? What are the new things? What are the new ways we're going to live? No? I think I'm going to stop. So I'm going to end this video because I think it's long enough already. So thank you so much for watching. And if you did before share this video, please. Let it reach as many single parents as possible. We need to create a different narrative because I am tired. I don't know about others. Some people say don't care, don't listen, but when you have a burden, it's really difficult to not care. I really care about how single parents are portrayed, especially in Africa. In other countries, single mothers are protected. The law protects them. They get the child support. They are able to co-parent. No matter how bad the guy is, the law most times forces them to support the woman. But it's not like that in Africa. Even with the law, God got everything. If the man says he doesn't have money, which a lot of them do, they will claim they don't have money. Like most single parents in Nigeria are on their own. They are on their own. If their boss used to give them 500,000 for upkeep, once they become divorced, to even get 200, 150 from them is a problem. So this is our reality. So it's difficult for me not to care because I've been on this journey. I sit sometimes and I wonder how other women are coping. Because I know not every woman is like me. Not every woman have the perseverance that I have. Not every woman have the training that I have. Not every woman have the relationship with God that I have. Because these are some of the things that have formed me. So I worry. And to live a life where you say, let's focus on you, is also selfish. Because God has called us to care about others. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. So if I say, me, I don't make up, I don't send anybody, then I'm selfish. So that's not the life. That's why I do this. That's why I write on Facebook, I write on Instagram, I create content, I keep preaching. Single mothers are not ours. Because I want other single mothers. There are single mothers that are living responsibly, that are living honestly, that are really working hard. I want them to be able to find love. I want them to be able to remind. I don't want this narrative is pushed so much that most people, when they say a single mother, in their head, in their head is a hooker, in their head is a whore. So the only thing they can picture for her is, I want to they can give her money. Literally, that's why I do this. That's why, like, I really feel for so many women out there, like, I wish I could do so much more. I wish I could help so many families. I could support so many families, not just like creating content, like literally, but I believe that God is helping me and we're getting